Welcome to the Sport Geeks episode 2, where sport and debate meet. I'm Andy, and this is Dylan, and we are going to take what you suggested in our introductory video and do a debate about it on this episode. So sit tight and enjoy. If you agree with something that we say, comment below that you agree, and please stick around to the end of the video and suggest what you want us to do next episode. Dylan, what are we going to debate today?
Tonight's topic is in the wake of Derek Jeter from baseball, becomes the face of New York City sports.
And do you know who suggested that, by the way?
It was suggested by Chris Sexton.
Thank you, Chris, for the suggestion. All right, so yeah, in the wake of Derek Jeter retiring, we're going to debate who is the new face of New York City sports. With all the teams they have, who knows what it could be? There are many different choices. We had the difficulty deciding who we were going to choose. So I'm going to go first. And my guy is Matt Harvey. And the reason why I'm saying Matt Harvey is he's probably the best baseball player in New York City right now. With the Yankees, Jeter left, and who's going to take that spot? A-Rod? It's like A-Rod. A-Royd. A-Royd. So I look at it like Matt Harvey is the guy. I read a couple articles, and it said that a lot of Yankees fans in New York City are deciding, hey, the Mets may be the team. They may be that up-and-coming young team, and Matt Harvey is the face of their franchise. He has 133,000 followers on Twitter, and he's causing ticket sales to rise. So, in my opinion, it has to be a New York Mets player, and it has to be Matt Harvey. Dylan?
All right, well, I'm going to have to respectfully disagree with it has to be a Mets player and has to be Harvey. Because I think it is John Tavares of the New York Islanders. Selected first overall in 2009, now their captain. Still just 24 years old. In 2013, he was a Hart finalist. He could be a Hart finalist this year. And he's been playing at a high level for most of his career. He's won gold medals in the Olympics, the World Juniors, the Spengler Cup, and he's led the New York Islanders to the playoffs this year in a year when a lot of us were questioning how good were they actually going to be when there was a lot of uncertainty. And now look at them competing. They're facing off against Washington, and he was also a runner-up for the Art Ross this year, so I think he, on and off the ice, is a good representative of the city of New York City.
The only reason, one of the big reasons why I have to disagree with you is because the Islanders may not even be the most popular team in New York City. When you think about it, you have the Rangers and then you have the Islanders. The Islanders weren't even in New York City, and they're not even in New York City yet. They're technically on Long Island, and I'm going to say Tavares is a very, very good hockey player, but you may even say Henrik Lundqvist is a better hockey player than John Tavares is in terms of importance to his team. I have to also say about Harvey, like I said, he's causing ticket sales to rise. They've risen 25% over the last year. People are watching his games. His game, first game back from Tommy John, most watched game in 3 years on the Mets TV station. And that is incredible. I feel like he would have been a very, very good pitcher last year. And I think he's going to be a good pitcher this year. There's no reason to think that he won't be. His first start was great. Sure, he missed a whole season, but I don't know. It's the Mets.
As a big Yankees fan, I was born a Yankees fan, been one my whole life. I want to make the same argument like, oh, there's the Islanders and then there's the Rangers. I still think there's the Mets and then there's the Yankees. The Yankees don't have a Derek Jeter anymore, a person that we can currently call the face of the roster or the face of the city. but I still think that just the history of the team can put them up to, like, if we were debating the representative team of New York City, I'd be for the Chiefs right now. But Harvey, he's only made 38 career starts. We know he's had the Tommy John surgery and he's come back from that. But it's really a small sample size. I know he's been very good, and I know he's very well liked by the Mets fans, but it's 38 career starts isn't quite enough for me to want to give him the title of face of New York City. And even if you look at the Mets roster, David Wright, Captain America, is still there, and he's only 32, 33 years old. He could very well be in this video as a player to be argued about. Founders don't have anybody to argue about other than Tavares.
I really like how this is going, but I believe that we have to consider this. The Islanders are a young team, yes, but it's like the difference is between the Rangers and Islanders and Yankees Mets is the Yankees really have nothing going for them. Like the Yankees may very well be the second best team baseball wise in their city this year, where the Islanders were the second best team this year, and have been the second best team the last few years. Where the Mets, they have a bunch of young kids and they're getting better, and the fans are agreeing in New York City. The fans are getting behind the Mets. They're getting behind Harvey. They're saying Harvey is the representative of what baseball is going to be in New York City. With the Yankees not having a player like that that's young and coming up that could be like, hey, Yankees are back on top. I can't see a reason for why the Yankees should be the best team in New York City right now.
Obviously, that's up for debate, and I mean, I understand your points in saying that the Yankees aren't what they used to be, and honestly, it's tough to say I expect the Yankees to go to another World Series this year, given what we're putting out on the field every day. But Matt Harvey, yes, he's called the Dark Knight of Gotham. He's got these nicknames. He's got the fans. He was in ESPN Bodies issue and everything, but I think John Tavares has been around. He's been building up a rapport since 2009, since he was drafted first overall. Slowly, he came in. He had a successful rookie year, did even better the next year, and has continued to raise his level of play every single year. And I think eventually that will materialize into a Hart Trophy for him. Very well could be. And eventually he could be the key piece in getting the New York Islanders to win a Stanley Cup. This year, I probably would predict them, but in the coming years. And I think Captain John Tavares' caliber, you can say, could have a bigger impact than Matt Harvey, who will pitch once every 5 games in the Mets starting rotation.
And we must end with that, as we're supposed to keep the videos between 6 to 10 minutes long. Dylan, thank you for being a great adversary. I don't know. I could agree with you, and I'm sure you could agree with me. But this is a thing. Like, I really think Matt Harvey may be the guy, and you really think John Tavares will be the guy. So, in the comments below, who do you think won the debate? Who do you think is the face of New York City? Do you think it's one of our guys, or do you think it's somebody else? And if you think it's somebody else, give a little bit of reasoning below, as well as suggest something that you want us to talk about on our next episode. As you know, we only have about 8 to 10 minutes to debate, and this went very well. So share it, comment, like, favorite, whatever you want to do with it. Subscribe if you really want to watch our next episode so you know when it'll be up. And thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye. See you guys next week.